Yeah, I'm humming to myself. Hello, Rick Halber and Jody and T-Bird and Greg rebooting his system and Jody and Chris Hope and T-Bird and Chris Hope and Greg and all five of you. Welcome to the show. I got a lot of stuff. Well, no, I don't really have a lot of stuff, but I got a little bit of stuff I'm going to be talking about tonight. But first, we need to bring in the grumpy blogger. Hello, Lloyd.
Hi, Mel. I'm gonna figure out a way to pay back Andrew for starting that crap.
um,
Actually, you started to come to
can,
think of it.
can
Yeah.
you turn your audio up just a little bit? You're just a little bit weak. Hello, Ron. Good evening.
How about now?
Andrew, give me a little more, Lloyd.
How about now?
That'll do it, I think. We'll see how the folks in the
Yeah.
chat seem to like it, but I
How
think it'll
about
be good enough.
now? Does this work?
Yeah, I think it'll be good enough.
Okay.
Uh,
All right.
and there's Jim
It's almost
Crinnan.
getting rattling
Welcome,
now.
my friend, from Windy, Arizona. I
Okay.
gotcha. David May, hello. Andrew Alschwager, good evening. Hello. Uh, Lloyd, one of the things that I'd like to share, and I, of course,
Yes.
don't have it ready. Why don't I have it ready? What in the world
I
was
don't
I
know. You
thinking?
had plenty of time.
Well, that's a matter of your opinion. I'm not so sure I had plenty of time.
Well,
But I did
I
have
was on
time.
here I was on here like for 5 minutes before you even sent me a text saying, "Hey, you can join in." I was already sitting here.
You were not, 'cause I walked outside, lit a cigarette, sent that text, and you weren't here yet. Who you trying to smoke here, buddy?
I must have got in just as you walked out the door. Then
Timing is everything in this world, isn't it? T-Bird
yes,
says
it
sound
is.
is good. Ron says sound is good, so I guess you're loud enough.
All right. Yeah.
Uh, Now
Turn your headsets up if you can't hear me.
yeah, I'm old and deaf, I know. I had breakfast with Rick Halber this morning before I
That's what
left
you said.
Sacramento.
Yeah.
And I got something from Rick that I want to share with you because I think you'll appreciate it. Are you ready
Okay.
for this?
I am ready. Just let it
Okay, let
roll.
me get this up here so I can punch your button again. I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to do that so you can still talk. Now, what I
Oh,
want you to do
awesome.
is, I think you recognize what's going on there, right?
I recognize the shirt. That's for sure.
Yeah. Uh,
Awesome. Looks good on you, Rick.
Rick was wearing your shirt today when he came to breakfast. So,
With you. Yeah. Cool. I
so
love it.
I took a
Way to go,
quick
Rick.
picture of him there and told him, I said, open up
Excellent.
your jacket so we can see that shirt.
Yeah, those. I'm happy with those shirts. I like those shirts. And let's see. You got the one with the logo on the right, so we know where he stands.
As you're facing him, yeah, it's
uh,
on the right.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
actually on his
Well,
left.
huh?
But
Oh, it was, wasn't it? Yeah.
yeah,
I must have ordered there. That's all right. It works.
hey, he's got a shirt that says the Grumpy Blogger on
He's
it.
got
That's
it.
what really
That's
matters.
right. Yeah, yeah.
Coast to Coast Drones, Bill, howdy, welcome. Thank you. Yes.
Oh, wow. We got all sorts of people.
Well,
Drone strikes.
click
And
that
Jody, if I
like
didn't
button,
say
folks.
hi,
You want
yeah.
to say hi to
Hello to
everybody, Lloyd?
Jody. And yeah, I do, because I didn't get to say hi to him in the chat. Uh, Hello to Thunderbird, Chris Hope, my nephew. Uh, Oz by Drone, the follically challenged. Rick Halber, one of my favorite people, especially now that he's got one of my shirts. Uh,
Right?
Let's see who else. Yeah, Ron Moling. I don't know you, but maybe I'll figure out who you are. I probably do, but it's just you know, David Ma. Hello, Jim Crennan. It's always good to see you, my friend. Coast Coast Drones, Bill. Let's see who else we got here. Drone Strikes, and I know Jody's in here somewhere, isn't he? Yeah, there he is. All right. Who did I miss? Anybody? I think I caught everybody. Andrew Altschwager. He's new to me.
That he's a new to me too. He's a new subscriber to the channel. Welcome to the channel,
All right. Well, welcome.
Andrew. At
For
first
those
I
of you
thought
that
it
are new
was
here,
at first I thought it was the other Andrew under a different name. I'm
yeah,
still not
yeah,
convinced that it's
yeah.
not, but you never know.
It could be. You never know.
So, and there's
And
Brian.
Smoky Mountain Aerial.
No BDR
DR.
stuff in here, buddy. We don't go there unless we're actually holding one.
Yeah.
We only DR if we're actually holding a D to R.
Oz
uh,
by Drone says Andrew's been around. I recognize Andrew's name because I've seen him in a chat somewhere else. I can't remember.
I'm not sure if I
But we want
remember
to
or
welcome.
not. But I know he's a
Well,
new
you're old.
subscriber
You
to my
forget stuff
channel
like that.
recently.
Right.
Um,
So Ron Moling and Andrew both welcome to the crowd. Thunderbird 6, I know I said hi to you at least once. So it was like romper room looking into the manager mirror. Looking into the magic
looking
mirror.
into the
Yeah.
magic mirror.
Yeah. I got a question. Why? I guess that's the only place you had to put my image, right?
Yeah, pretty much. That's the same
It's a
place
little
it was last
disconcerting to
week.
be at the head. Was I at the head of your headboard last week too?
Well, no, it was a different room, so that everything was facing a different direction.
Yeah, well, that's what's disconcerting. I'm not sure I like being on your headboard.
Well, I don't really have a whole lot of choice right at the moment, so
Okay.
I can lower you down so you cover up the headboard.
Yeah, well, then I'd be sitting on your pillows. That'd be even worse. No, I'm fine. Just
Well,
leave me
then you
where I'm
really
at.
would be the pussycat blogger, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyway, last night and the night before, I was in Sacramento. And I went to Sacramento so
Right?
that I could meet up with Rick. But I got a couple things I want to share with you. And if y'all ever go to Sacramento, take my word for this, okay? I'm going to show you proof. Do not get room 146 at the Motel 6 in Sacramento. When you go to taking a shower in that room, you'll see that the shower sprays out everywhere. It sprays out so good that it sprays all over the towel rack and the toilet and the floor, and it doesn't matter if you close the curtain or not. It just kind of goes out all over the place over there. It's pretty silly. And then of course we got this little problem here with the well, let me hang on here. I don't know if I can mute that audio or not, but I'll just freeze the video right there for now. Probably shouldn't even be showing that. Let me make a change here just so that I can't get in trouble, because I don't want some things to show and get me in trouble with
Like the logo?
well, or anything, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But so y'all had the idea that was the TV, and it's sitting on the desk side of that stand in the hotel room. So y'all know that motel rooms bolt down the TVs so they can't be stolen. Well, the numbskull idiot dipshit, and that's just what I told the manager at the front desk, bolted the TV down on the desk side of the stand so that you can't even sit at the desk and do any kind of work or use your laptop or do anything. You can see my laptop over there to the side. It's, jacked way out of shape. Let's see, this one here, if I move this way. There, you can see my laptop over there now, my coffee cup and stuff. I had to sit cattywampus at that desk to be able to even use that desk at all for my laptop for 2 days. That
Yeah,
was
and that
absolutely
chair looks
ridiculous.
like it. Yeah, and the chair looks like it's a reject from the old high school or something.
Yeah, from the 1970 high school, exactly. And then
Mm-hmm.
the door lock, that was another story. Um, if you notice, there's no do not disturb sign at
Right.
all.
Yeah.
And that little sign above the door handle
Right.
says
For your
we're in your
protection.
for your own security and protection. When you're in your room, lock your deadbolt. And I'm thinking, what the hell kind of place is this? You know? So don't 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 take advantage of the Motel 6 in Sacramento, California.
Yeah. That's
It's
called the no-tell motel.
yeah, and then
You
some.
can rent it by the minute.
But yeah. Anyway,
At my age,
so
that's all I need is a minute.
yeah, and there's Rodney Bell. Hey, Rodney, I'm not going to
Uh,
tell you everybody what Judy said, Lloyd.
yeah. Yeah. No.
You said a minute. She said, "What do you do with the other 55 seconds?" But
Yeah,
anyway,
pretty much. Yeah.
I guess I got to hold it over here. Look what I got, Lloyd. Are you jealous?
Oh, I am
Uh,
actually not really. Mine's just sitting in there on top of the cabinet where I washed it the other day. But
oh, you've
I'm
got
jealous that
one.
mine's not full of something. Yeah, I
Oh,
got one. Yeah,
oh, okay.
but they are nice and that quick. Yeah,
Yeah.
Greg wrote that up that quick.
So
Yeah,
I forgot you're
yeah.
easily sidetracked. Rodney Bell, thank you very much for the mug. I
Yes,
appreciate it. Very nice of you to
that's
send
why
that
I've
out
only
to
got a
me here.
minute. Yes, that was. And when you get settled in someplace a little more, you've got a coffee cup coming your way too.
Oh, okay, that's
So
cool.
yeah,
Just one, huh? Well, there's only one of me, I guess.
yeah. I'm not sending you a whole friggin' set.
Well,
I don't even have a whole set yet.
I had to give Judy one because I gave you one, or I had to give you one because I gave her one, or something.
Well, you gave me one from each of your different
Yeah.
enterprises.
Yep.
Tennessee Valley, and I've only got one enterprise. I haven't made a cup for Grumpy's Gripes yet.
Oh, okay.
When I do,
Ah,
you'll
that's
get
something you'll
one.
think about tomorrow, right?
Yeah, it's on the list of other stuff I'm going to do tomorrow. Uh, well, I've
There's Grant.
I,
Hello,
this
Grant.
sounds bad, but hey, Grant. Yeah, I told him you were doing your show today if he remembered. Uh, I live in a predominantly Hispanic area now of Muskogee, and of course, having been in that culture for many years, I learned their attitude of manana. Why do today what you can put off till tomorrow? That's manana. That's
Yep.
what I live by.
Yep.
And fly natural. Mr. President Roosevelt is in.
Oh, Roosevelt. Hello. I didn't see you pop in there. Um, so there's some more news about the Osmo Action Cam, the new DJI camera.
Right?
Did you know that if you hook an external power supply to that And the one that was used was about this size right here. Okay. External
Right.
power supply. That thing will do a 15 plus hour time lapse. Did you know that?
Really?
Yep.
No, I did not.
15 plus hours.
Wow. Why you would want to do a 15-hour time lapse? I don't know, but
Well, suppose you're in a big city like New York or Las Vegas or Dallas, and you got a hotel room that overlooks a major portion of the city. You could put that camera out and get the sunset, all the nighttime traffic, and then the sunrise all in one time lapse.
well, that's true. And then
Yeah.
cut out the sections that you want and edit it down to a usable video. Yeah,
Yeah. And just let it go and not have to worry about it. So I think that's
that's
pretty
true.
daggum cool.
Well, it is. I mean, I can see where there's a lot of applications for that, but sunset and sunrise. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I did not know that. I wonder where I missed that little bit of information
Wait a
at.
minute. Hello. Well, see, I'm the one that's supposed to pay attention to all this kind of crap, right?
That's true because I'm a vlogger.
That's right. Uh, so
Well, as a
anyway,
vlogger, I should know about action cameras at least, you'd think.
I watched a couple of videos this evening. Rick Smith put one out, and I haven't watched it yet, but he talks about using an external power supply.
Okay.
But Justine did about a 20-minute video or so, and she got iPhondo involved near the end, and
Right.
they had a great time testing that camera out, and I'm extremely impressed with the slow motion capabilities, the time lapse capabilities. And by the way, DJI released a new update for the good old Osmo Pocket. It'll now do time lapse
Right.
stuff. So, hey, Mike Cayley.
Did you get that to working today with the phone?
No, I spent
No? Okay.
4 hours driving this afternoon, remember?
Oh, that's right. You were driving all day. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Well, ask anybody in the audience if they've had
Bill, what are
problems
you
with
talking about?
only camera in the world with a 3-axis gimbal inside. That's twice I've seen that. Bill,
That's
where can you
absolutely
put a
not
link up to
true.
where that's at?
Who's talking that?
I don't know, but see, I told you I read that somewhere. I'm not saying where, but read it somewhere.
It doesn't have it doesn't have a gimbal inside. And of all people, Bill Thomas, no, not Bill Thomas. Bill, oh yeah, that is Bill Thomas. He ought to
Yeah,
know that.
yeah, yeah. Let me answer flight. It's not a new set. This is my office, Roosevelt, and yeah, that's
And he just called your
drone
Gretsch
junk back
collection
there.
junk.
Junk, yeah, yeah. That there is not junk. that's one of my 2 Gretsch guitars. The other one is right here, and that right there is the guy I shot when I qualified to get my concealed carry license.
Hello,
And
Sean, Mr. Crawley and his drone. Welcome.
yeah, and that right there is a SEMA 8. Yes. But
Well,
yeah,
it's too far
it's not a
away. We
new set.
can't
I
see
just
it.
moved everything into my office.
Yeah, he moved everything out and then moved everything back in so it would look more like organized. And now that's where he does his show from.
Yeah,
Roosevelt.
yeah, yeah. Well, actually, I did throw out a bunch of stuff. I've
I
got
don't know if you can stream with it, Greg. I imagine that if you connect it Wi-Fi to your mobile device and then stream from your mobile device, I imagine maybe you can. But I haven't seen anybody do that yet. I'm just guessing that it would be possible.
Wiedemann said he watched a DJI Mavic Pro getting ran over by a tractor live as it crashed. It survived with a couple of bad props and a broken leg. Jeez.
What kind of tractor? Must be a farm tractor or something, or a lawn tractor.
Yeah. Yeah. Do I ever fly this? I did, but I haven't flown it in so long. It's, yeah. I don't even know if the batteries are any good anymore.
I don't know if I like this light they got in here or not. I'm going to turn it a little bit more.
Yeah, that's better.
Well, it's not available yet, Greg, that I know of. No, you're correct. I don't
Right.
think you can unless
I'm
there's
still trying to
some
figure
magic
out.
way to figure it out.
Hey, Bill, where did you find out about the 3-axis gimbal inside? I'm really
Yeah,
curious
because that's
about that because I've
absolutely
seen
not
that
true.
somewhere else too. Yeah, I mean,
That's a rumor somebody's spreading. It does not have a 3-axis gimbal inside. There's no way, no how.
it's got electronic stabilization, but Roosevelt wanted to know if you were still in California.
Yep, I am. I'm gonna be here a while too. It looks like. Um, yeah, it's got digital stabilization. They call it rock steady, but
Right.
there's no gimbal inside that box. Trust me, it ain't big enough.
Yeah, yes, for the size, I just can't see it. But, you know, it would be nice if they came up. If what I would want to know, and I think, Greg, I think I asked you this, but doesn't,
Go ahead, Lloyd.
anyways, I was reading what he said, is it uses Mimo, which has no streaming, therefore no streaming, therefore no by camera. Okay. Oh,
The
burn it.
the
I hate getting
Osmo
old. I
Action
forgot what I was going
Action
to ask
uses
Greg.
Mimo. I know that the
Yeah,
Osmo Pocket uses it.
yeah. I think the Action uses Mimo as well. Uh, no, what I was. Oh, Rick says he thinks it's a joke. Okay, it might be. Yeah, maybe that's what he's meaning. Uh, that it's a joke. Maybe he's joking about it. It's got everything. The only camera in the world with a 3-axis gimbal. That sounds like a. But what I was going to ask is, can that be used with in-body stabilization like the Canon EOS R? Okay. Uh, can that be used on the Osmo Mobile 2? We talked about that, and I think it was
Yes, if
Greg
it
said
has
yes, it
a
could with
if
some
you have the
modification.
adapter.
The adapter, okay. Yeah, and guys, don't forget, we still got, Chris is putting that up in the chat. GoFundMe for Jim Crennan because that's still a running campaign, and it would be nice if you got an extra couple of nickels to rub together, toss his direction because he can certainly use the help, and I know he appreciates it. Action uses Mimo and it's useless. I don't know. I could see where I could probably use it better than I could the uh, DJI or the Pocket, because it's a little more stable for me. That thing's a little too small for my hands, and but
Yep. Um,
No, just my soundboard. You guys just Spike
drone
just show up
strike.
in the chat.
No, I'm not hotshot trucking. I'm in California. Um, Flying drones for a company called Precision Hawk, doing inspection work. That's what I'm doing. And I forgot to turn my sound down on my phone, and I apologize for that. So I'm going to do that right now. um, no. No, Roosevelt,
You
no.
better. What? Well, did you ever ask play Santa Claus in town with that beard?
Yeah.
He doesn't have the personality.
Is that so?
You're
Lloyd,
getting,
you're
you're
absolutely right.
starting.
Let me show you my personality. We just, we just take care of that right there. We'll just go right here and just take care of that right there too. What do you think of that nonsense now, huh? By God.
Yeah,
Oh,
see, uh, you're getting too serious, man. I had to lighten it up a little bit. It's either that or I was going to uh,
yeah. I don't forget
start
whom.
having
Oh,
some
thanks,
problems.
Lloyd. I don't forget who my friends are. I text them and everything, and they ignore me for a week. So anyway,
Yeah,
I still visit with all my friends.
yeah. Bad Santa. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd be a
Is it
bad
me
Santa, all
or am I
right.
on? You realize you've got me here by myself now.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry to do that to you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There
You
we
must be
go.
going to get a cup of coffee.
I will be in just a minute because this one's about empty. Um, so anyway, today I moved down to Salinas, California. So I'm just about 15, 20 miles from the Monterey area, Half Moon Bay. And
Is that the
my
same
under,
Salinas that's in the Bobby McGee song?
mm, maybe,
I
I don't
just
know.
wonder.
I think that was in Louisiana, wasn't it?
I don't
Because
know.
they got a ride on down to New
Yeah,
Orleans.
they were. Yeah, going to Baton Rouge. Yeah, yeah.
No,
Roosevelt,
I'm
I
not.
hope you
What,
do come visit
Rodney?
me someday. You're welcome anytime. Yeah,
Well,
I
I
look
really
forward
wasn't
to.
gonna get one, but the other day I went into Best Buy and asked him, and that guy looked, and if he'd had one, I'd have probably bought it, just because.
Yeah. Greg, what I wanted to ask you, and it's already been answered by Mel, was can you use that with the Osmo Mobile too? The Osmo Action.
Yeah, if you have the adapter that
If you
fits,
have the adapter
that
to go
is
with
shaped
the.
like a phone that the camera bolts into, and I have an
Okay.
adapter, and it fits the Zhiyun Smooth Q. It fits
Okay.
most of those phone holding gimbal jobberdoos.
Right. Right. I wonder if the, well, obviously the soft. What I'm wondering is if the software from the Osmo Mobile 2 will link up with the software to the so you can zoom in and do all of that stuff
Oh,
instead of just.
you don't need it for that. You know why?
Oh, why?
Because the Osmo Action Camera recognizes
Right?
voice commands.
Oh yeah, that's right. It does, don't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it do.
Speaking of voice commands, okay, we use vMix, right?
Yeah.
Did you know that vMix has a voice setup?
Yeah.
It's not recommended to use.
Probably not.
Tom Sinclair tried to run a show last week with it. It was an utter failure.
Oh, yeah.
Because every time he said the wrong words or anything that even sounded like it would fade to black, or it would start his intro all over again, or
And
he'd
who
bring
was
in one of
trying it?
his Tom Sinclair streaming idiots.
Oh, I missed that, and I
It
wanted to
was
watch it, but I
it
had
was
stuff going on.
hilarious. It was hilarious.
Okay.
He finally had to get up and go over to his spare little his pre-show
Yeah.
studio that he uses when he's doing the pre-show, because he couldn't get anything to work. It kept going to black, bring up the advertisement, the commercial. It just,
And now
yeah,
Greg's
it
trying to
was hilarious.
imagine
So,
vMix decoding the fart sound. Mike Kelly, the electronic stabilization is as good or better. It's probably equally as good as the GoPro 7. It's pretty good. It's pretty
somebody
good.
said it had the same. Who was it who said it had the same type of software as the Canon EOS? Was it? What did I see that? Who wrote that up?
And I'm going to go ahead and plug iJustine. If you go watch her review, it's a really, really good review on the camera. Her and iPondo do a really good job with it. And iJustine in a bikini in a swimming pool ain't all bad either. So, 'cause she's a pretty good looking gal. So I'd say go watch her. Um, I'd say go watch her review because she covers all the bases: the slow motion, the underwater, the rock steady stabilization, the whole bit. She covers every inch of it, including the voice commands and everything, and it seems to work quite well. And iPhondo was in on iJustine's video as well near the end. So yeah, it's pretty good. It's
Yeah,
a pretty good review.
they
It's
do a lot
long,
of
but she
collaborations
covers it
together.
all.
Well, it's worth watching her anyways, just to see her in a bikini.
Well, yeah, but you're an old
I
kinky fart.
obviously, I'm an old fart, that's for sure. I don't know about the kinky part. Uh, I don't have the motion to be kinky anymore. I just gotta, I just barely have the motion to be upright and walking.
Yep, Naomi is another good one. I agree with
That's
that
why she has 50
100%.
million views. Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
There's no arguing it.
yeah,
They're
there's
not going to
some
be watching it.
really good information out there on it, and I do not have one yet. I'm not sure I'll get one, but I might. You just never know.
Yeah.
I've got a couple little action cameras that do everything I need to do just fine, so I'm not sure I'm going to get one. Greg says
White
Naomi's
man
last
shoulders on a
video
roll
was "See
tonight.
My Boob" titled. Hey Brian, a dime piece is just a used up redhead. Why don't you go ahead and spend a whole 25 and get a blonde?
Well, don't be so cheap. Get you a 50-cent piece.
Well, that's a redhead and a blonde together, isn't it?
Okay.
There's legwork.
Did that come through? some reason, I don't think my sound effect was working right.
I muted it. Well, yeah, why, Greg? You got a thing for blondes, do you? So, Greg, I got a question for you. If if we're streaming from our mobile device, and this has to be done from Android, will the stream pick up um, the screen from the screen recording when to show all the data and all of that? Will that be streamed out, or will it not work with an Android, or do you know?
Oh my
Purchase
God.
hair dye. The brand was artificial intelligence. Hello, Sonari.
Oh, that's perfect timing.
Well, good night, everybody. Lloyd's going to hit the flush sound effect because this all just went right down the
Yeah.
crapper.
There we go. It's working now.
Okay, but I need to be able to stream the screen data at the same time, Greg. So how do I do that? Out yesterday, do a bit of flying, got a little bit of really nice footage. Well, that's really cool, legwork. I've not been able to fly in 2 or 3 days because it's been raining. That kind of sucks all
Yeah,
the
Greg,
fun
that
out of
joke just
flying
about
when it's
killed me.
raining.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about the DU recorder. I've heard people mention it, but I guess I'll have to do some research on that. Okay, I'll get with Mike. Greg, thank you. Um, Lloyd, take it
Yeah.
away and tell a story for a second.
Okay. Two blondes fell down a hole. One said,
Not that
"It's
story.
dark in here yet." One asks, "Is it dark in here?" "It's dark in here, isn't it?" The other one says, "I don't know. I can't see." What does IDK stand for? That's what the blonde asked. The brunette says, "I don't know." "Oh my God, nobody knows." Okay. Oh, that's terrible. Fortunately, streaming with a Typhoon H requires NASA type. There once was no, we're not doing the blonde from Nantucket. why why can't the blonde dial 911? She can't find the 11. His show has just gone down. Uh,
Why'd the blonde get
yeah,
fired
it's gonna
from
go.
quality control at M&M Candies? She kept rejecting the W's.
Kept rejecting the W's. Yeah, I knew it had something to do with the W's.
Um,
Yeah.
so when were you last flying, Lloyd?
You know, when's the last time I put up a video flying? a month or so ago, a couple months ago. I'd have to
Well,
actually look and see when I posted my last
I
drone
thought you were
video. So
flying just the other day, weren't you?
no, no,
You
it
weren't
depends on
flying
what
just
you
the
call
other day.
flying, but no, no. But
Um, I just got to try to catch up with Chad again. Okay.
oh my God,
Well, that'd be a
Ken
good
Heron
thing,
is in
Brian.
here, Lloyd.
Get some gal in a bikini in Best
Yeah,
Buy parking
I
lot
am
to shake
wheezy
that
today.
drone.
Ken writes up says, Lloyd, you were on the Jeffersons because you sure are wheezy. Yes, I uh, allergies. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's allergies in Oklahoma.
Hello, Ken. I'm not sure if Ken saw your video about the hat you got from him, though.
Well, I sent him the link, so
Oh,
in an
well, then he
email, so
probably saw it.
he'd see it. So yeah, yeah. But and I appreciated that. Let's see, it's not on my Hall of Fame yet. It's still where I can grab it to wear.
There you go.
Certain ones I take and put up on my Hall of Fame, or like when I'm going to do a show, and it will be in here tomorrow because I'll be wearing the shirt and the hat tomorrow on tomorrow night's show.
Well, we'll see when it comes, Brian. Uh, but I got some more news, Lloyd.
Uh huh.
I told you about this earlier today. I reached out with an email to Tal from
Yeah,
Fly
you
There
did.
because
Right.
at Spin Up I gave him my card and we talked about. Uh, Ken says he didn't get the link. Go ahead and post it right here, Lloyd.
All right. Uh, yeah. Let me get to it here.
Yeah, something about shaking a drone in a bikini from Best Buy parking lot. I saw all that. What are you talking about, Brian? Introduce you guys to Erica from Columbia. She's gonna, and then y'all gonna come subscribe. Okay. No, I saw all that. Um, over the next couple of weeks, I'm gonna be Magic Donnie. Why does that name? Why does that sound?
There
You
you
talking
go,
about
Ken.
Donnie Carney? Is that who Magic Donnie is? Or Donnie Yeoman? That's the only two Donnies I know. Uh, anyway, over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be working with Tal, and I'm going to become a U.S. based fly there pilot. And probably 2 weeks from today, I should be set up to be able to take flights from anywhere in the world along the California coast for people, for
Cool.
remote pilots.
Awesome.
So,
Yeah.
over the next
Tal
couple
is
of
really
weeks,
he's
I'm going to be talking more with Tal and getting that worked out, getting the app worked out, which is why I want to stream the screen from the app so that I can stream live and show the data and all that stuff while we're doing it.
oh, okay.
That's
That
what I
makes
want to
sense.
try and do, but I don't know how it's going to work out yet. It's going to be interesting.
What was I gonna?
But that video that Ken put out, by the way, was phenomenal with the exploding drone stuff with the sharpshooter
Oh,
from the
that was
police
an awesome
department.
video. Yes,
That was absolutely amazing.
that was definitely an awesome video.
Yeah, Drone Strike. I deal with Donnie Yeoman all the time. Talk to him. Well, he does our meetings. He does our online meeting every morning. So yeah.
Oh, does Drone Strike know some of the people that you do?
Apparently so.
Yeah, yeah. 'Cause I've heard you talk about Donnie Yeoman before. So the picture of him holding a balloon with fire.
Yeah, Ken's been blowing up stuff for years. Chris Rollins has been blowing up stuff for years.
Yeah, yeah.
And the two of them were together blowing up stuff a few days ago.
I saw that. That was an awesome video, Ken. By the way,
It
uh,
was phenomenal.
I've watched it a couple times.
It was absolutely phenomenal. In fact, I told Ken
Yeah.
that his camera angles and stuff, when he did the edit, really made us feel like we were there with him doing it. It was really
Oh
well
yeah,
done.
yeah. It was. Yeah,
Really well
yeah,
done. I really liked that edit that he did on that. It was really good.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I just love that slow mo. It's just. So, are you going to do more with that camera, Ken, or did you have to give it back, or did you buy it,
Oh, he didn't. I think he rented it.
rented it? Oh,
I think. He mentioned something about renting the lens, the big lens or something. Came in a big wood
yeah.
crate.
Oh my God, that was. Uh,
So,
uh, uh, it came in a carrying case like a looked like something James Bond would carry.
yeah, right, right.
You know, one of them aluminum metal attaché cases. Yeah, yeah. It was phenomenal.
Yeah, Ken, the explosions were great. They were fantastic. And I made up a new word, and Ken liked my new word. That was kind of cool.
In there. All right, Ken, you take care. And there's a link to that video and uh, showing me with your shirt on. I'll be playing it in my show tomorrow night anyway. So,
His phone dying's an excuse just to leave because we all know he could plug it in if he wanted to. So,
oh yeah, he lives right there. I mean, you know, we could plug
yeah.
it in. He's just trying to get out answering the questions of whether he bought the camera or not.
That's what he's doing. He's avoiding that. That's
I
exactly
know, I
right.
know. Yeah.
Yep.
He's not going to say.
He's a
That's all
wise
right.
cracker,
That's
I'll tell
okay.
you. He's a wise one.
Yeah, he is.
But
He's a professional when it
anyway,
comes to this game.
uh, so the new news, I'm going to be working with Fly there over the next couple of weeks to get set up to be a pilot. And the candy store blowing up everything we get our grubby little hands on. Yeah, that's right, legwork. Um, the reviews I'm seeing from people like iPhone Doe, iJustine, Rick Smith, that little camera seems to be doing really well for the features that it'll take care of. I'm impressed with the voice operated commands. I think that's just cool as heck.
Yeah. I wonder what
Uh,
my aimed research. Thank you for answering. I wondered about that. That was an awesome camera, and you did a really good job with that, Ken. Uh, did an exceptionally good job with it. But man, that was an impressive lens.
Greg, he does have an Android app. In fact, to to host the Fly there, to be the PIC host, you have to use Android. In fact,
Really?
Yep.
I did not know that.
Yeah, so I'm going to have to
Yeah,
use
that
my
was a fun
phone
show,
instead of
Greg.
my
He's a
my iPad tablets.
yeah. And thanks for answering that, Ken. I appreciate that. Uh, but yeah, Tall is he's a real nice guy. We had a lot of fun just chatting behind the scenes, in the pre-show stuff, warm-up stuff that we do with Greg's show.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I appreciated Greg having me on as a co-host because he always stands the chance that I might do something, not as professional.
Well, I don't know why you don't. You do it on your show and my show. Why don't you do it on his show? I mean,
I'm saving it for
he,
just the right time, and
he
he'll
comes
never
in
know
our
when it's
shows and
coming.
raises all Cain with us, but yeah,
I know.
anyway.
Tal is genuine. Yes, yes,
Yes, he's 100% guy. But anyway, so those are all the new and exciting things I wanted to talk about this evening, y'all. And Lloyd,
yes.
it's about time to say goodnight.
It is about time, isn't it? Have we been on here an hour
Yep, yep. I started the
or just about? Yeah,
just about within a few minutes here.
yeah.
Uh,
Okay.
so yeah, I know it's a lot of fun to host people flying. I've never flown somewhere else other than the night that I met Tal for the first time down at Spin Up at that bar where we all kind of had a meet and greet thing going on. Uh, Thank you, Rodney, again. Yes, I got the cup. Rick delivered it to me in person this morning. Andy bought breakfast.
Yes.
It was a bargain for me all the way around. So,
And you
uh,
got the privilege of seeing a Grumpy Vlogger shirt up close and personal.
and I did. I got to see a grump, and I took a picture of it just in case I wanted to look at it again once my
Yeah,
eyes healed.
yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah. You may be getting one of those someday.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
His system is very immersive. My wife was screaming like a baby when she saw the cell tower. Uh-huh.
Yeah, she was. She was. Yeah, yeah. As a matter of fact, Oz or Greg, Judy she was just tickled to death to listen to your wife fly. She really got into watch because I had the stream on in the other room, and she really got into that seeing your wife do the flying. After that, she says she rolled over and went to watch her regular show because the rest of it was boring. But watching your wife fly, she thought that was great.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah,
That's very
yeah, she
cool.
thought it was awesome. Yeah.
All right. Well, boy, there sure is a lot of racket out there. Uh, okay, guys. I'm gonna put the. Uh-huh. I'm gonna put the chat timer up for a little bit, and we'll let the chat run for a few minutes, and we're gonna about pull the plug on this. Lloyd, thanks for coming in and being my co-host.
Well,
Thanks
and
for
thanks for
everyone that
having me,
showed up
Mel.
in the chat and visited and asked questions and talked about things.
I saw that. Oh, you worked Saturday on your live stream. Oh, I missed that. What was I doing? I was sleeping Saturday. I remember now. You wore the shirt and was drinking coffee with my cup on Saturday doing a live stream. I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch that now.
Doc Murdoch, I don't believe it has an external mic connection set up yet, but there probably will be. I'm going to guess there will be if it doesn't already have it. I've not seen anybody use it, but it wouldn't surprise me, not one little bit. So keep an eye out for that. And Chris Hope, thanks so much for posting all the links tonight. I really appreciate it. You rock,
Absolutely. He
brother.
does a great job of doing that.
Yep.
Yep.
And Jim Crennan, thanks for coming in. Jim, how's your wife doing, by the way? I haven't asked you that in a few days. I hope she's doing well. Anyway, I'm going to move over to chat. Lloyd, let's move over to chat. What do you think?
Okay, let's do that. So, good night, everyone, and thanks for showing up.
And thanks for being part of the show. We're moving over to the chat screen.
Yep.
All right, everybody, that's going to wrap the show up. I'm fixing to pull the plug on the chat and everything. It might last there another minute or two. Lloyd, thank you so much again. Have a good evening. Tell Miss Judy I love her.
Always good. I will. I will. And she sends her love to you too, as usual. And we'll catch you later, my friend.
Have a good evening. Good night, everybody.
All right, you too. Good night, everybody.